Warm welcome to your Wake Up Women series with Priyanka. Today I have a special woman, a 41-year-old IT consultant, a professional, Pooja Rautela. What do I tell you about her? She was in debt. She had home loan when she joined us, and her expenses were more than her earnings. Those were some problems she joined us with. And after joining us, following the system, she's paid off her home loan with velocity. You heard it right. She paid off her entire home loan with velocity. Her savings increased, and she's on her way to building her children's higher education fund and her own retirement fund. That's our woman, a wealth creator. Somebody who's transformed her life totally. She's altered her financial destiny. And today I am bringing her in. So, let's look out for her. Hey Pooja, are you around? I can see you. And everybody, while you are waiting, you've heard her story. She's moved from debt to freedom, from her expenses more than her earnings, and today she's saving so well. What do you think? Would you like to be your own financial success story like Pooja? Do you see a possibility for yourself to alter your financial destiny? If yes is your answer, I want you to type in the chat. Type what you're feeling after listening to this. What are you feeling? Okay, Pooja, I cannot see you as yet. I have accepted your request again, and I can see a lot of you have joined me. Anuradha, Jisha, Veena, Dwipo. A lot of you are here, and that's wonderful. Okay. Pooja, are you able to join? It's giving me some. Okay, Rage, am I reading your name right? You're saying yes. Okay, here comes Pooja. Hi Pooja, you look lovely in red. Wow, I quite like that. Please share a bit about yourself and a warm welcome to our platform. So over to you. Please share a bit about yourself, Pooja.
Okay, so a warm hello to everyone, and thank you, Priyanka, for giving this honor to be part in this forum. I hope everybody can hear me fine.
Yes. At least I can. Everybody do type in yes, Pooja.
Okay, great. All right, so like Priyanka said, I'm an IT consultant. I've been employed for about 20 years now, and hopefully for more years to come for this employment. But I think he's right. When I joined, I had some concerns related to my financial status, and I was struggling with some debts. Although they were good debts, but nonetheless, like she said, it was an expense more than I could bear. My incomings were very low as compared to my expenses. So I really needed some plans, some guidance on how to overcome all of it and start back again on my financial freedom journey. And here I am.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. So my first question to you, Pooja, is what are those financial problems that you were facing before joining Women on Wealth, before joining the Money Gym program?
Right. So the biggest one I would say was this home loan I had. Okay. So we had already purchased the property and we had a plan in place, but the loan amount was so big that the EMIs were really cutting into our salaries. leaving us almost nothing. So it was really difficult to manage, and to manage that, we probably took on some more, loan on a personal level or maybe credit card. So it was a situation that was rapidly getting out of hand, and that needed to be, in control. Also, we had dipped in all our savings to, to be able to meet that goal, to be able to build that house. So we were already, we had no savings at all. So this was a really, really great concern. And, you know, uh, it goes without saying that it was giving us nightmares. It was giving us sleepless nights. It was every month, 10, 15 days before the EMI has to be deducted or the installment has to go, we would think that, okay, how would we, make do this time? How would we handle this, in this month? So it was a constant struggle, to be honest. And I'm sure if most of us women, we get stuck into situations like these where we know we are earning, we have good income, but
Right.
we have ourselves into a situation where we have a lot of expenses and it becomes really tough to meet.
Absolutely, absolutely. Tell me more, how are these financial problems really affecting your life, your stress levels, Pooja?
It was over the top, to say the least. Okay, I was a new mom, not a new mom, but a second time new mom. And I was already handling a lot of stress related to what all moms go through, right? And at the same time, there was COVID time. Thankfully, our jobs, my husband and I, we didn't face any kind of job layoff. But at the same time, we were facing a lot of issues related to these finances, and the stress level was too much. And at the same time, we knew we cannot let that, show in front of the kids, in front of the family. So how to keep that under control? So that was another stress to keep that under control for the world to see. And yeah, so I think at that time, we weren't able to taste the food properly, if I could put it like that.
Got that. Got that.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing openly and candidly. So honest. So, what made you decide to join the Money Gym program, Pooja?
Okay, so okay, frankly, I am somebody who likes to be in charge. Okay, be it any space in life. So this was something which was at the back of my mind, and I was investing from the start of my career. But at that time, the instruments were not that great. Our knowledge was not that good. I'm a science background student, so I didn't have much of knowledge which probably a commerce background
Right.
student would have. And this was at the back of my mind. And Sheetal, my very, very good friend Sheetal, she used to post these, nice messages, and I used to see them and then wonder that, should I not? Maybe I can find something online. But in the end, I decided, okay, this is it. I can keep wondering for next 20 years that what can I do online by myself, or I can seek some guidance. And I think this was a really big factor for me, that I already had somebody I knew in the system, in the program, and I just reached out to her. I just tried to connect with her and see if this is something I can do, because I thought it would be a big deal. It would be something that would probably not understandable to somebody who doesn't have a very good mathematical or accounting background. So I just wanted to gauge where I stand in all this and how can I improve my financial status.
Sure, absolutely. Thanks to Sheetal. Sheetal, if you're listening, you know what you've caused. So, what steps did you take to address your financial problems after joining the program, Pooja?
Right. Uh, so program is wonderful, let me tell you. But you learn some things, and to take the effect, to get the effect of it, to see the results and profits of that, we have to apply also. So various things we learned in the program, out of which one very important thing was to track your expenses, to be vigilant on what you're spending and be very, very conscious about whether that spend is giving you the value, the worth of your money, or you're just spending out of stress or, just to pass the time. Sometimes I'm an impulsive shopper at times. So that was also a big thing I wanted to address through this. So it has brought discipline in my life, first of all. I'm very, very aware of, where my money is going. Doesn't mean I don't splurge for things I like or I enjoy, but yes, I do it mindfully. And one more thing I would say is, other than the discipline, that it brought me so much knowledge on how many ways are available to us in this age and era where we can make our money work for ourselves. We can grow our money, not just put it in some account and then put more of it and just do an addition. We can do some multiplication on it too. So there are no bounds. This is such an eye opener.
Sure, sure. How beautifully you've described that. I love it. I absolutely love it. So many of us, by the ways, are impulsive shoppers. We don't acknowledge it. We don't want to face it. Yeah, it takes courage to really face that and say that. Thank you. Thank you for who you are, Pooja. Um, can you describe your experience of the program and the support that you received from the Money Gym community, the Women on Wealth community?
Program is fantastic, Priyanka. This is just the thing I needed. And I think this is just the thing everybody needs if you already don't have a plan, if you don't already are on your way. So it's a fantastic program. It's broken down into various stages, various methodologies. We have, so many things which are eye openers. For instance, I was taken aback when I got to know about my real hourly rate. Okay. Um, that was a really big eye opener. And at the same time, uh, how to calculate your net worth or whatever investments you have already put in, how to understand if they are actually giving you good returns, if they're working for you fine or not towards your financial goals. So all these things, and I don't know how many more things I have learned. There are so many small little nuances to all of this program that I really cannot explain. But all in all, it worked for me. It works. It really works because I have been into this journey for 6 months, and whatever I have achieved so far is proof enough that it works.
Awesome. I love that. Absolutely love that. So let's talk about some achievements and results with that. So, what financial goals have you achieved by joining the Money Gym program?
Right. So, like I said, I started with the concern of a big debt. So, it may not sound that glamorous, but my major achievement was to get out of that debt. Okay, which I did. I did not purchase any new car or a property or land or anything. That I had already done. But I wanted to overcome this debt, which I had no idea how to get out of it. It was really, really a big problem at that time. So I did that. This is, I would say, irrespective of all other achievements, this is my biggest one. And then I was able to understand what I need going forth and what direction I need to take. So, on basis of that, I also built some emergency fund for myself in, in times of emergency or crisis or anything. We all can come across such situations, God forbid. But I worked on that. I understood how much I needed, and I worked on that. So they are big achievements for me. And I have also, after that, invested in instruments where I'm learning about how to balance my portfolio, how much risk can I take, how far should I go, how much should I invest, all these things are there. So I'm working towards other things, but these are some of the achievements I would love to flaunt at the moment.
Love that. I love that. Let's flaunt them. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, how has your um, financial situation improved with that? Your savings, investments? What do you think?
I think it has improved a lot. I know we still have a long way to go. The very small fact staring at our faces uh, is that women outlive men generally, and we never acknowledge that fact that we need to fend for ourselves right from the start. We need to make these decisions, and I think that for me, I became very, very comfortable. I didn't want to spend the money and then, be in the guilt that, I spent it, I should have saved it, but I don't really know how much should I be saving for that matter. So I probably would be saving 5 lakhs a month and I would still not get that confidence that, okay, this is enough for me. This will get me there. So I think all these things, all these questions being answered for me, and I feel a lot calmer now. I know where I need to go. What are my goals? I know where I'm investing. How much should I be investing? What should be my strategy? Seek out help from community, from mentors time to time. Yes, but at the same time, I would say a lot more self-dependent in thinking of all these points and not just wondering about, is this okay? Is this enough? Should I not be spending? Can I afford this? All these things. I think everybody should, everybody goes through that.
I love that. Beautiful. Brilliant. And now tell me, how do you feel about your financial future? Especially when you compare it before you did the program.
It looks really bright to me. I'm very, very hopeful also. I am trying to be consistent. I'm a newbie, so I know that I have a long way to go here, but I'm trying to be consistent. I'm trying to not overthink on matters which don't need too much overthinking, and I'm trying to be straight on line and be disciplined. And this future of mine looks like it's within grasp. Okay, I know how to get there. I know how to, change my strategies if I need to. I know who to reach out to, where to look for information. So before this program, it was totally bleak. I was just it was a loop of how to get out of this debt. It was a loop of how to save some money for myself, for my kids, or for some special occasion, or maybe for something, my upskilling basically, or maybe I have some own hobby I want to pursue, but no money. So all these wonderings and all these, thinking about how to achieve all this, it's all gone now. And
Right.
I know how much, given the timeline of our employment and how much we are going to live, that, what will suffice basically, and how we're going to be there.
Got that. Got that. Beautiful. Please share some specific success story. Um, the moment you realized that the program was making a significant difference, what was that moment, Pooja?
Okay, so those moments happen almost daily now. Okay. Yes, so that happens almost daily, every day. I see this is working. I see this is working, but I don't want to jinx it, fingers crossed. Um, but when I was able to get out of the debt, when I was able to put some fund aside for some emergency, when I saw that, all these steps I had to do, I had to work on my financial pillars, and I am slowly steadily achieving them, getting to know what kind of life term insurance I need, choosing that, investing in that, getting to know about what kind of medical insurance I need, investing in that. If I already had some, how to look for finer details and see if I can get a better deal out of it, all these things. And after that, I also did the stocks program, and I think that also made a lot of difference in terms of growing my money.
Right.
So Like I had X amount saved somewhere, and okay, now I can, invest this much and I can take this much risk. So I did the stocks program. It was a very good program, and I see already I have a portfolio where I have invested some amount and I'm already making good profits. I'm making 4 to 5 times the profits. I was not expecting this. This program is value for money.
Awesome. Now that's the game, 5 times gain. Awesome. So proud of you, Pooja. So proud.
Thank you.
And
I'm really grateful.
yeah, so am I. So am I. What a privilege. Um, so now tell me, what about your confidence in now managing your finances? After that, after completing the program, what about the confidence now?
My confidence has gone up. I was at a backbench. I was a backbencher, and I think now it is much clear that what do I need in terms of my goals, in terms of my financial security. Uh, I know if I'm going to adopt a certain method
To what kind of
Okay, I have lost Pooja, guys. Can you hear
okay,
her?
am I
Yes,
back?
you're back, Pooja. Yes, yes. Go ahead. You'll have to
Sorry.
repeat, please. Yes.
So I was saying that I'm much more confident. Okay, this is not my forte. I can earn money, yes, but I was never good at counting money or investing money or, how to decide what to think, where to look. I know all that now. I know all that. I know what are my absolute don'ts. Okay, that has helped me a lot. The do's are also very helpful, but the don'ts are really helpful. So I'm very confident, and in fact, if somebody is saying something or suggesting something, you keep getting call from investment advisors that this is a good policy, new in the market, please take it, this and that. I am sure all of you get it. So I know what questions to ask. I know not to make these decisions based on what somebody else is telling me on that face value. I know how can I look at it myself? What information should I find? So all these things, this is a big difference. Big difference.
Yeah, that's a big leap. Big leap, Pooja.
Yes, for me it
Awesome.
is. For me it is.
Yeah, music to my ears, really, music to my ears. Awesome. So tell me, what advice would you want to give to other women who are considering joining the Money Gym program?
I would say don't think twice. Go for it. Uh, I'm sure there are other programs, okay? I'm sure they would offer best of advices, but I would say this is something which is really tailor-made. This is what I feel. It really talks about your day-to-day issues, the challenges you might have to start this journey. In the beginning, we have to lay some good foundation. We have to work on the thoughts. We have to work on your perception,
Right.
your outlook. So all these things, I don't think anybody else takes care of that as well as this program. I would say don't think twice on it. Women are already good multitaskers. They are great at managing things. They have such good insights and instincts. So why to let that go waste? And also take charge of your own finances. Take charge of your own financial future. Don't have to look at somebody else for that. Of course, people are there to support you, family, friends, everything, but be self-dependent here.
Got that. And what do you think? How important is financial education for women? And how important is a community and the community's support for women? What are your views?
I would say financial education should be part of the probably the basic education curriculum now. Unfortunately, we don't have that in India. People tell you, the formulas, people tell you all sort of stuff, and then you learn some skills and you get a job. But you know how to earn money, but nobody tells you how to use this money, how to save this money, how to invest this money. Uh, till the age you can work, it's fine, but what after that? What after your retirement? What happens? Who takes care of you? We are getting out of this, model where we have parents supporting kids, kids supporting parents. We're nuclear families. Even in the nuclear families, the kids are abroad, parents are living, alone. A lot of cases like that, and it is so relevant irrespective whether we are living in a yester era or now. It is so relevant to be aware of all these things, to be financially educated, okay, to know where you stand, to know where you have to go and how much you need financially to sustain. It is very important. And community, oh my God, community support is just amazing. We have some, overall the community is very good, but we have some prominent community members I look up to, and they are so helpful tirelessly, be it night, day, everybody's, thinking on something, just posting out questions, discussions, good discussions. And they make you use your mind, not just give you a shortcut answer to anything. They make you use your own brain, apply your own logic, apply your learnings. So it's a very good community. It basically for me, it helped because I have a full-time job. I have two kids. It becomes very difficult to manage time. So not just money, but time management is also an issue. And for me, it was a big support. Community kept us on path. Okay, constant reminders. We have to do this. We have to do that. Today we are discussing this. Today we are discussing that. If you have questions, reach out to community. It is just amazing. And for people who are fresh in this journey, who are new to this journey, it really makes a lot of difference. It gives us so much confidence that we have somebody we can talk to, openly, and there's no judgment. Nobody's competing with you. That, okay, you have got so much, I have got this. Nobody, because everybody's so empowered. They feel secure. They feel this security is coming from the knowledge, empowerment we have got, that everybody is going to make money, everybody is going to make wealth. So nobody shies away from these conversations. Money is no longer a taboo topic. You can openly discuss it out.
Wow, awesome. I think you're just saying everything I would like to say. Thank you. Let's talk about some of your future goals now. So, Pooja, what are your financial goals moving forward?
Well, I'm working on my kids' education fund at the moment. So that's one of the goals I have. I'm also working on my retirement goal, which everybody should have, at least for women. They should definitely have a retirement fund. So that should be part of their goal. I'm working on that. In middle of all this, I'm also trying to align some of the personal goals I have. So let's say I want to learn something. Could be from my workspace or could be my hobby. So I'm trying to see where does that fit in, and how to accommodate that financially. Also, I like to travel, so I think everybody likes to travel these days. So
Yes, we
yes,
noticed that.
so it is getting very expensive. It is getting very expensive. Be it flight tickets, be it your accommodation, anything you say, food, roaming around, shopping, everything is getting so expensive. So you need to plan for it basically. And you just cannot wake up one day and say, okay, I want to go there and spend all your money. It has to be disciplined approach. So yes, I'm doing that. I'm also feeling that I'm not leaving out anything which makes sense to me, which is of value to me. At the same time, I'm also not deterring from my investment journey. So it's not that I'm thinking of future and I am missing on my present. I'm not. I'm managing it in a balanced way.
Awesome. Awesome. I love that. The balance, I think is the
Yes.
key. The balance you just spoke about. Yep. And how do you plan to continue to apply the learnings of the Money Gym program in your life?
Okay. So this is a what do they say? Eat, sleep, repeat. So it is like that.
Okay.
Okay. So don't stop your investments. Don't stop your SIPs. Don't, there may be news which is stressing you out. There may be different external conditions which is kind of demotivating you. Don't fall to that. Okay, keep on your journey of investment of your savings, and also be on the lookout, grab on some good opportunities if there are any. There are so many things. Today, the world is very dynamic, okay? Things keep changing in a matter of minutes. So we have to be aware of all these things for sure. But I want to stick to the structures, okay? That's my base. So if my base is good, I know that I can build anything on it, okay? So I want to stick on my structures. I don't want to deter from my monthly in, monthly out. I don't want to deter on my XIRRs or my, my net worth, all these things. I need to keep track on all these things, and I know I'm sorted. Okay, all these things, sometimes it's just noise. You have to cut through it. So what makes sure you do that, it's your base. And the base is the structure of the program. So if you stick to that, you're good.
Awesome. Awesome. Anything else you would like to share about your experience of the Money Gym program before we close, Pooja?
Mm, So to everyone, I would say don't overthink. Don't overthink at all. Please enroll on the program. For me, it changed my world. Okay. There are moments, you see life-changing moments in your life. So in my financial life, also it was impacting other aspects of life, but this was really a life-changing moment for me. I got to know such inspiring people, like-minded people, people who had the same kind of issues, but also shared the same kind of goals. Every investor has its own personal journey, I would say. But in totality, we all want to have a financially secure future. We all want to do well and don't want to depend on somebody at the later years of life, and also want to enjoy life. So I would say this was really a big deal for me, and I know for a fact that this is going to be a game changer in you all's life who's already not done it. So I would encourage all my friends, whoever is interested. I sure do want you to guys to reach out to the Women on Wealth group and enroll for your program.
Got that. Thank you so much for being generous and sharing from your heart. This
Thank
is
you.
really, a conversation full of love and gratitude. Thank you so much. This was lovely, Pooja, and more financial success your way. I look forward to hearing more of your financial success stories in the coming years. So keep rocking, keep sharing, and financial abundance your way, my friend.
Thank you, Priyanka. You are most inspiring, and I have come across very less women who are so secure, who are so confident in themselves. They inspire everybody who's around them, and this is definitely brushing off on us too. So your glitter is making us glow too. So thank you so much. I really appreciate all your support, and I really appreciate our community's support. Some of the members I really love to hear from, and they are part of my everyday, regime. So it makes me wonder sometimes when I don't see messages from the community that what's going on. So it's kind of like, it has to be there. It is part of the daily life now.
Wow. Yes, let's make more and more women investors a part of our lives so that we can all invest together, grow together, really,
Yeah.
and create wealth together.
Yes, definitely.
Done. Thank you so much, Pooja, for this conversation. And everybody watching, thank you for coming in live. Be in
Thank
action
you.
because money loves action. Take care,
Thank you.
stay charged, and be financially charged. Financial abundance your way, everyone. And Pooja to you too. Bye bye.
Thank you. Three cheers. Bye bye.
Bye bye.